And we are back, 92.5 The Bear. It's The Garage every Sunday night, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. with Chris and Craig.
What's up?
And we are counting down our top 5 most anticipated Coachella 2013 acts. And we've gone through Craig's number 4 just a minute ago. And a great track there from The Faint, Craig.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
We're going to get into my number 4 track here. I picked a track from Dinosaur Jr.
Nice.
Really stoked to see Jay Mascis and Dinosaur Jr. back together.
Yeah, man. With Lou Barlow on bass again after all these years.
This is a really cool thing for a lot of Dinosaur Jr. fans.
Oh, yeah.
Quick history of the group, of course. They got really big in 94 off of their album Without a Sound. Feel the Pain was a number 4 modern rock charts hit. Went all the way up the charts, and we still play it here on The Bear as well.
Great song, great record.
And kind of weird history with Dinosaur Jr. They ended up breaking up after 97. Had a long spout there where it was just Jay Mascis doing some solo stuff. Everybody was doing their own thing. And there were still kind of like some animosities.
Almost
maybe
some hard feelings here and there, I think. Yeah.
And so they were still doing solo stuff. They were really never back together as Dinosaur Jr. And really stoked to hear that they're going to be doing a new album as well. So
yeah,
really,
they got a new one about to come out next month. And I've heard a couple of advanced tracks from that. And it's amazing. I mean, it's like they never missed a beat, man.
Right.
I'm really excited for that. It sounds like 1996 all over again. I mean, it just with slightly better production values. It's really pretty amazing.
Yeah. So
to hear those guys, I mean, they're in their 50s at least now, and they're still
they gotta
tearing
be.
it up, man.
And I remember seeing Jay Mascis on last week's episode of Portlandia. Have you ever seen that show?
I have watched some of it, yeah.
He was on last week at the Battle of the Gentle Bands, and he was like playing his guitar, and it wasn't plugged in, and it was really funny, man. He's got a great sense of humor. He's getting back into pop culture, so I always love to see these legends coming around and still showing what they got. You know,
absolutely,
like
man.
This is why some of these newer bands are doing what they're doing, because we did it back then.
That's right, man. You know, and underneath all of that distortion and all of those layers of guitar are really well crafted pop songs.
Oh yeah,
I mean, Dinosaur Jr. is amazing. Nice
they're
choice,
one of those.
Chris.
They're one of those enigma bands where it's like it's kind of pop, it's kind of punk, it's kind of alternative, but it's all its own.
It's all awesome, is what it is. Good pick, Chris.
All right, so let's do it. Dinosaur Jr. Grab it right here on The Garage.
It's
92.5 The Bear, it's The Garage with some Dinosaur Jr. right there, and Grab It. Chris inside the studios with Craig.
How's it going, everybody?
And we are counting down our top 5 tracks for Coachella 2013, and we are at Craig's number 3 track. What's going on, Craig? What'd you pick?
My number 3 track is a song called Too Much Pressure by seminal British ska band The Selector.
Yeah, another out of nowhere lineup addition, in my opinion. Just like no one expected that, I don't think.
Right. Talk about influential. I mean, these guys and girls, they've been on it, man, ever since. I mean, in various versions of the lineup, there's actually 2 functioning versions of The Selector.
Right.
One with Pauline Black, and the other one is Noel Davies' Selector. He still does shows in the UK and stuff, but Pauline Black's Selector is the one that's playing Coachella, and she's actually going to be in Sacramento in April with Lee Scratch Perry, I just read today.
And Lee Scratch Perry's on the Coachella lineup.
Right.
As well as Luciano. There's some pretty good reggae artists on the lineup this year. I'm pretty impressed.
That's one thing about Coachella, man. You can't say it's not diverse.
There's heavy metal, reggae, dance, alternative, Britpop, anything you can think of practically.
Little something for everybody at Coachella. So here we go. Too Much Pressure by The Selector on The Garage.
.92.5 The Bear, it's The Garage with Chris and Craig. and that was The Selector right there with Too Much Pressure. Chris inside the studios with Craig.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
And we are counting down our top 5 anticipated acts for Coachella 2013, and we've arrived here at my number 3 track, and I had to pick a group that really impressed me last year when I first heard of them. It's a group called Dive.
Okay.
DIIV. They originally spelled their name Dive, and apparently they got it from their Nirvana track, a big influence on the guys in the band.
Right.
And these guys from Brooklyn, New York, and formed in 2011, their debut album. This is their debut album, Ocean, and it's such a darn good album. When I first got it, I listened to it maybe like 2 or 3 times all the way through, and it was just like, I couldn't get enough of it. I really dug what they were doing, their sound. They've been on tour supporting the Vaccines in the UK, as well as Japan Droids, another one of my picks that's coming later. And it's just a great album all the way through. So I picked the lead single off of this debut album, Ocean. It's Dive, How Long Have You Known, on The Garage. .92.5 The Bear. It's The Garage every Sunday night, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., and we'll be right back with our top 2 picks for Coachella 2013 after this commercial set.
Stick around.